What's going on, guys? It's Stealth here. We're on some Dark and Darker. We're gonna kind of honestly rant about the patch and the current state of this game. All the lag and weird stuff that's been happening. This game just being in a very odd spot in reality. Everyone's complaining about blues not being a big enough nerf, blues being too much of a nerf, everything in between. There's very hard to balance this game, obviously. You can just deck out a full kit in blues and you're just going to run lobbies. My main concern currently is what is up with this lag and this, are they being DDoSed again possibly? Because I've been experiencing the last couple of days massive lag. Like I'm clicking buttons and looking away and just nothing is inputting like it should be. Not bad gloves. Don't mind if I do. Like I tried taking that item, normally it would have taken, but right there it didn't for some reason or another. Also, this is such a weird visual glitch to me. The bat like flying towards you while he's upside down still is kind of crazy. Sorry, I'm like a fish out of water. I don't know where I'm going. My brain's fried a little bit. But a lot of people want to see the game taken back to its previous state, in which I can definitely agree. The problem isn't in the gear, it's in the level of play. We can't... High Roller's not worth it. They don't have any reason ever to go into a High Roller lobby. Sadly, that's just how it is. There's never a chance for High Roller to be worth it. Like, you're never sitting there going, oh yeah, I want to queue High Roller for loot anymore. Especially after the nerf to the loot they did. They nerfed it so heavily, or not even so heavily, but it's just a sweat fest. And the casual player doesn't want to deal with it. The casual player wants to be able to collect their purples and just run them occasionally. Make a separate lobby system in a different manner. There's got to be another way we can work around this without stepping on the toes of such casual players. Give the sweats their own ranking game mode. I know that is going to be the High Roller, obviously. But the problem with that... Did I really just curse myself? I'm so sad. Let me just kill this guy real quick. Hope not take my half my health. Whatever. But they're not making the game valuable enough at certain levels. Is the problem a lot of us are running into. High Roller is not worth it for the normal player. Ever. I heard a portal spawn. I might just try to take that. Sound like it's just through this door. It's just never worth it for people like me. I play fairly casually, honestly. Compared to like most YouTubers, I am not on this game 24/7. I have a life. I have a job I have to do. I can't just no life it. Yes, make it competitive at certain levels, but make it to where everybody can use the gear in their own right. There's no need for this huge gear hoarding situation to happen. It just doesn't need to be that way. And then you got, oh yeah, the purples don't sell for shit. They sell for 50, 100 gold. Sometimes you can't even give them away. Because blues are more desirable because they can be ran in a normal lobby so the people that are high end that want to pub stomp can just pub stomp. Because there's some people that's all they want to do. Is just play casuals and just pub stomp. And is there something wrong with that? No, there's nothing at all wrong with that. I feel that to be a very valid playstyle and like a want. Everybody wants to feel good or wants to make a good quality video. I would love putting out videos always of... Did I hear somebody? I'd love to always have a video that it's like, oh yeah, I got 30 kills. Watch this, but it's just not possible. I think he died to a goblin archer, honestly. Poor guy. Let's grab this real quick. Get out of here and then just kind of continue out this rant, I feel. Just continue talking, because I'm not a guy that can talk and play, really. I just can't. It's not in my DNA. I'd love to kill that guy, but It's just the problem that lies in, there's too many game bugs. There's too many random... Let's just kind of spectate this game out. There's too many people like this guy, for example. He is fully kitted, +3. He's probably got a load of... He's God gear. God blues. Great gear. And he's running normal lobbies. The only difference is he's not wearing a purple. So it's a little bit harder to get super geared. But you're still going to run into these people that want a pub stomp, like this guy right here. And there's nothing wrong with that playstyle. There really isn't. But there needs to be a way to differentiate, if I could talk, that would help a lot. The way, give a skill-based matchmaking, but give an option for it. To where you can only go into this dungeon with default gear, and then give the same dungeon, give like 5 versions of this level, of this dungeon. One with default gear, one with greens, one with blues, one with purples, and then give an option of one with everything. So you can go into one with every single gear tier allowed, so you can have absolutely nothing, while this guy has absolutely everything. That's kind of how High Roller is right now. It really is. That's kind of the way they're working. But I don't want to go into a game mode that is harder enemy-wise, and the map is different. I want to go into the normal stuff that I'm used to as a casual player. That's where a lot of people come in. They don't want to fight these super hard mobs with basic no gear. But they don't want to be fighting guys like this in a regular game. They want an option to be like, oh yeah, there's nobody's going to kill this guy. And if they do, he's just massively outplaying. Or misplaying. Is anybody left to kill this guy even? That's just how this rolls. You see just everybody super kitted. You see all these guys running blues that are +2s and +3s and +4 weapon damages. The only difference is it's not a purple. That's what it comes down to. Is the Iron Mace said, oh yeah, purples are the problem. Loot, level, at first they thought, well, levels are the problem. People just aren't experienced. But then people just started resetting accounts. Now it's got the same effect. We're just resetting gear. People are just rolling back gear to blues. They're not running those purples. Because I can get a cloak that is blue. And it's going to be just as good. And I have no chance at dying in reality comparison. While this poor guy who comes in with his basic gear stands almost 0 chance. He could kill him. There's a possibility. But in comparison, there's very little shot. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just they need to do an update to where it's more community friendly. To not the highest end and not the lowest end. They need to balance in the middle. Right now, they're doing too much of an extreme one way or another. And that's just where the problem lies a lot of the time. Is just not helping out the casual. There needs to be a casual area, which is normals. Granted, that is normals, is casuals. Most of the time, they're pretty chill. But right there, I've run into so many lobbies where there's just a geared guy, and there's nothing you can do. That's what they're trying to prevent. It really is. It's just a fine line to balance. You got to give Iron Mace props for what they're doing. It isn't easy. This is a very hard style of game to balance. You just got to give them time and genuine chance. My main concern currently is the massive server instability. There has been, the last couple days that I've been trying to play, I've been trying to record, servers have been almost unplayable. There's been either DDoS or something going on. It's been constantly unstable every time you check. You'll have 1 to 2 second delays between clicking. The lobbies take forever to fill up. It's just not a pleasant time, so to speak. But hopefully this kind of gave some insight into the current state. Maybe some random rant ideas. I really don't know where I went with this video. But if you enjoyed, consider subscribing. Who knows where I'll go next. Who knows what I'll do next. But as always, thank you for everything, y'all. Stealth out.